Good morning, my friend. It's Greg Stadler coming to you from beautiful Northern California. And I want to tell you, this blog post and this video is extremely important, okay? Extremely important. And I don't want you to miss the resources that I put down here below the video. So if you're watching this video on YouTube, make sure you click the link down below and go to the blog post and read this, because this is important. Every single person I know at some point in time in their home-based business or really in life, you just kind of get into that funk, maybe even a little depressed, certainly discouraged, but the best word I can describe it is it's just a funk, and you just sometimes cannot figure out how to get out of it. Well, I'm here to tell you right now today that I can tell you exactly how to get out of it. And I can tell you exactly how to do it in the shortest amount of time and with the most effective productivity out the back end. So, let's think about it. You're going through, you're talking to people, maybe you're in a network marketing business, or maybe you're in a real estate investment business, and either way, your goal is to create leads and then convert those leads into paying customers. Now, when I was in real estate, I used to have to find motivated sellers and, of course, motivated buyers. And the goal then was to put those two together, buy the house from the motivated seller, turn around and resell it to the motivated buyer, do it in the shortest amount of time, and make your profit. When you're in a network marketing business, you're really focused on trying to drive traffic to your website, create leads, and capture those leads and convert them into sales. So what happens, though, when you get in a funk, and I know it's happened to you, where you go a couple, 2, 3, 4 days without talking to anybody, 2, 3, 4, 5 days without creating a blog post, 2, 3, 4, 5 days when you don't even get on Facebook, let alone try to connect with somebody. You're not syndicating your videos on YouTube. You're not even maybe cutting a video. So how do you get out of that? Well, here's 2 things. The only way you get out of a funk is by taking massive action. Immediate, massive action. The only way you get out of the funk. But here's the problem. There are times when you just can't even get yourself to take action. You know you need to take action, but you even know what to do. You just can't get yourself to do it. So here's a couple things that I want you to try to do every single day, and that is work on your mindset. Okay? Work on your mindset. You say, okay, great, Greg, how do I work on my mindset? Well, the first thing you need to understand is that what the number one thing that controls whether you're in a funk or not in a funk is your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind feeds upon whatever you put into your mind, good or bad. Good or bad. So if you're putting bad things into your mind, you're going to really have a tough time getting out of a funk. But if you continue to put good things in your mind, you will continue to prosper. Your mind will continue to stretch, and you will continue to be productive. But here's a couple things that you need to do. First and foremost, you need to surround yourself with people that are like-minded, and more importantly, people that have what you want. They already have what you desire to have, okay? So when you're trying to surround yourself with people, that's what they call a mastermind. And there's 2 masterminds that I'm going to put down below in the blog post that you can get involved with for absolutely free. The first one is a daily mindset call, and we study the principles of the book Think and Grow Rich. Now, if you got a problem, number one, with the word rich or money, then we got to take that on a side note and deal with that. But if you get involved with Think and Grow Rich, you're going to see your mindset change. You're going to see your mind open up and allow yourself to be positive and take control of your life. It's when you surround yourself with people that have what you have and that think the way you want to think, okay? That's when you're able to then follow their lead, and it makes it so much easier to take massive action, because there's no question that you're taking the proper action, right? Because you're in a mastermind, you're sharing ideas, you're working on positive, being positive influences up to each other, and you're sharing best practices and how to properly promote your business and how to properly sponsor people if that's what your business is, or to properly sell things if that's what your business is, okay? And most businesses require the exchange of money, which means you're selling something, either a product or a service or so on. So first of all, surround yourself with the proper people. Get involved in a daily mastermind. I'm not talking about getting on a weekly call. Weekly call's not it. Weekly calls are for people that that want to do good, and then they hope that someday it'll actually work out for them. Okay? That's what weekly calls are for. Daily masterminds are for people that are taking massive action on a daily basis. Massive action on a daily basis. So, the morning mindset call, 9 a.m. Eastern time. You'll see the information down below. And I'll put a link down where you can join the Prosperity team, okay? And then you can take part in our daily blogging masterminds. Now, what do you mean blogging mastermind? Well, the blogging mastermind that we do every single morning, it's 9 o'clock Pacific, noon Eastern. I'm in the Pacific time zone here, so I always say morning, even though it's noon Eastern. We'll actually break down exactly what to blog about. We'll give you a topic for the day, okay? We're going to show you, we'll give you the content if you need it. We'll show you how to tweak that content and twist it so that it's your own. We'll show you how to cut a video to attach to that content, or we'll give you a video that you can use in your blog post, so that all you really need to do if you're a beginner is copy what we're doing, paste it into your blog, and then syndicate. And we'll teach you exactly how to syndicate. Where to syndicate: Facebook, Pingler, Pinterest, Google+, all of these social networks that can put your content in front of tens of thousands of people in order to drive traffic. So that's the second resource down below. All right, it's critical that you get your mindset right. Then you need to set some clear intentions, and I'm not going to talk about setting intentions today. I'm actually going to talk about that in the next couple of days, because what I went through over this last weekend was incredible. And I actually decided to go back and review some of the content that's in our 15K formula. And I went through and redid my intention for 2013. When I did it originally, it was okay. It wasn't as clear as I needed to be. So I went back, I set my clear intention, and now I'm telling you, it makes it so much easier to take massive action. It's like you can't go all out until you get all in, right? You can't go all out until you get all in. So if you're not in the Empower Network, I suggest you get in, okay, number one. If you're in another company and you're in at the basic level, you need to get all in. You need to get all the products, you need to get everything that you can, and then, and only then, can you maximize your income potential, okay? Now, I'm not a big fan of buying, pallets of juice and all these different, health products or pills or lotions or whatever, and filling up your garage in hopes that someday you'll sell it. I don't really subscribe to that model, okay? But I do believe that if you have a compensation plan that will allow you to make money, more money, if you're all in, you need to get all in, and that unlocks. It unlocks. It's like there's a master lock on your subconscious mind that says, don't market too aggressively Don't blog too often. Don't be too excited, because if somebody gets in, and you know what happens when somebody gets in, you're like, yeah, somebody got in. And then you're afraid that they're going to go all in before you get all in, right? And that's that's one of those factors that also leads you into this funk I'm talking about, because you're afraid of success. So therefore you're afraid of taking massive action. You're thinking you're going to tip your toe in the water, see how it feels. I'll just get in at the basic level, and then I'll see if anyone joins. And if they do, I'll quick and I'll beat them to the punch. No. If you're in a business like the business I'm in, you don't have to think about if someone gets in. Okay? You don't have to think about beating someone. You don't even have to think about talking to them. Because people join this business because they want to. Why? Because this business has vision beyond belief. And tomorrow I'm going to share the vision that I'm talking about. The vision for you in 2013. So keep your eye on that for tomorrow. But today, I want you to get out of this funk. I want you to step back and get unstuck. The number one way to get unstuck is to override that subconscious mind and just take action. When you're in the moment taking action, when you're in the moment and you're taking massive action, nothing else matters. You don't even realize that you've got a cold. You don't realize that you've got you've got a sore leg, or that your arthritis is bothering you. You don't even realize it. Here's a story. Let me show you a quick story. When I was in high school, I played hockey, and I was the goaltender, okay? And not to be, too egotistical about it, but I was a damn good goaltender. And my team was good. Not damn good. They certainly weren't great. Okay, we had some good players, but our team was not good. So you can imagine when you're a goaltender on a good team, you're pretty busy. And I remember one of the best games I ever played was when I was so sick I could barely breathe. I had a headache. I had all this congestion. My nose was completely stuffed. My body ached. And do you know what I did? I didn't let my team down. I played anyway. As a matter of fact, I didn't even tell my coach that I was sick because I didn't want him to think I wasn't ready to play. But here's what happened. I got on that ice. I can remember it just like it was yesterday. I got on that ice, and when we'd skate around in circles right before we'd warm up, they would play on the loudspeaker. They'd play AC/DC Hell's Bells, and you could hear those bells, boom, boom, and then they'd start playing that music. And we'd go around, and I started getting pumped up. And then I got in the net, and they started firing snapshots at me and firing slap shots from the blue line at me. And I'm like starting to get in my groove. And I'm starting to get my body temperature up. And I'm starting to get in full-blown action mode. And you know what? From that moment, the fact that I was sick didn't even exist. It didn't even exist. And we went right from the warm-ups right into the game, of course. And then it was like rapid fire. That team was all over us, and they were pumping shots at me like crazy. And I had never played like this in my life. I was focused on action. The fact I was sick and couldn't breathe and coughing, it's like it didn't exist. So if you're depressed, if you're discouraged, if you're in a funk and you think, the hell with it. If your wife doesn't support you or your husband doesn't support you and they see you in that funk and it's like them kicking the dog when he's down, don't let it happen. Just get around people that can help you out of the funk, number one. But more importantly, More important than getting positive, more important than working on your mindset, is then setting it into action. Because you can be on a conference call and you can get off that call and it's all pumped up and you're like, wow, this is great, right? Like you guys on the East Coast. You're on the East Coast and you get off these 9 p.m. Eastern these conference calls, right? And they get over at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock and you are so jacked up, you can't barely sleep at night. But what you tell yourself is, wow, I'm so excited. I'm really going to hit it hard tomorrow. I'm really going to hit it hard tomorrow. I am going to light it up tomorrow. I'm getting up early and I'm going to hit my blog post and I'm going to syndicate it out just like Mike teaches me on the 9 a.m. Pacific time mastermind call. I'm going to get on that mastermind call with Paul. I'm going to hit it hard. I'm really going to do it. And then the alarm clock rings and you were so excited last night, you were so jacked up last night that you didn't get any sleep at all. And you, my friend, are exhausted. You're so tired, you don't even want to wake up. And so you go right back where you were, in the funk. Because now you tell yourself, man, if I can't do it now after being so jazzed up, I'll never be able to do it. Well, that's crap. Okay? Let's just cut through the bull crap. Because that's crap. You need to take action. That's what happens. You get yourself in the right mindset, you get clear on your intention, and there is absolutely no reason why you should not and will not achieve your goal. You just need to take that energy and put it into action. You've got to put it into action. You've got to cut that video. You've got to cut that blog post. You've got to put those posts in your groups in Facebook. You've got to get on the phone and call your team members. You've got to do that new member coaching. You got to bring people on the right way. And then you've got to stay plugged in. Stay plugged into the morning mindset call. Stay plugged into the daily blogging mastermind. Stay plugged into your weekly corporate conference call, right? And ours is on Monday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, Monday nights. So if you ever get an email from me on Sunday or Monday and it's inviting you to the Empower Hour, damn it, get on it, get plugged in, hear about people that are making and achieving 10 and 20 times what you've ever dreamed of. That's what it's all about. Stay plugged into the right people. Shut those negative Nellies out. Okay? If you read my post yesterday, what does it do? It was how to stomp out negative people. How to stomp out negative people. You know, my wife was a huge fan of the Little House on a Prairie when she was a kid. And she's from Peru, and so when she came to the U.S., she realized that they had all these reruns, right? So when we were married and we got moved into our new house, and she would watch she would watch reruns of the Ingalls Family, and I always just laugh at this negative Nelly, right? And that's why I use that term, negative Nelly. And negative Nellies they just need to be stomped out of your life. Stomp them out. You don't need them. Surround yourself with positive, professional, profound, motivated, inspiring people that have what you want, that already have it. Think about this. Think about this. If you're driving down a highway, is it easier to lead or is it easier to follow the taillights of the person in front of you? It's a curvy road and it's foggy and you've never been there before. Okay? I'm going through a tunnel so the lighting looks really weird. But, yeah, sometimes you just got to follow. But you got to follow somebody that knows where they're going. You got to follow somebody that's already been where you want to be, that knows how to get there and not get there the way they got there. You're going to follow people that are going to get there the quickest way, right? Because they've already gotten it. They already know how to get there. They've already made those mistakes. That's where masterminds are so important, all right? Now, I'm pretty jazzed up, and I'm going to let you go as soon as I get out of this tunnel, all right? So, let's back up a minute. You're not achieving the goals that you've set, or even worse, you've yet to set your goal. You've yet to set your clear intention. You've yet to follow your major definite purpose. And you'll find that in Think and Grow Rich. Your major definite purpose. All right? Your self-confidence formula. And then you need to establish your outcome statement. Your outcome statement. Okay? Your outcome statement. So, get around people, join the masterminds, okay? And then put it in action and get out of this funk. And I want you to take this to heart, and I want you to watch this video 2 or 3 times, because if you're going to do well in your business, and if it has anything to do with network marketing or internet marketing or affiliate marketing, and you've got a team of people that you need to inspire, you better learn this. You better figure this out, and you better figure out how to not only listen to it and learn it, but you got to figure out how to do it, because, my friend, you need to learn how to teach it. You need to learn how to teach this. And if you're struggling on what you're going to do in your next blog post, well, I'm telling you what to do. Take what you've learned in this video right now and teach it to your team. Teach it to your team. Use the same resources that I've got down below here if you'd like. And my friend, we will accomplish things we've never dreamed of. You will absolutely rock it out, and you can do it. And I know you can do it. You just have to take action. That's it, my friend. Greg Stadler, I appreciate you, and I look forward to helping you. Please connect with me on Facebook. Connect with me on Skype. Get down below and click the link at the bottom and join me in the prosperity team. And let's lock arms and let's take it to the top.